Good morning. How is everyone today? Happy Saturday. What's going on in New Jersey? I would love to hear what you guys are experiencing right now. Let's see. You're coming on. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing today? Hold on. I'm throwing on a shirt.
Well, thank you. Put on a shirt.
Yeah, now it's on at least.
How are you today?
I'm good. I would love to share with you that I host a podcast in New Jersey. I watch your IG live all the time.
Oh, thank you. What's your show? What's your name?
So I'm Curtis Mack. I did radio for about 5 years right out of college, and I host a podcast called Podcast with Curtis Mack.
Awesome. What's your podcast about?
Basically, I like to have local talent on there from, within the tri-state, and we kind of highlight what they do, whether it's, music or they're drummers or anything like that. We're entrepreneurs, anything,
So what made you decide you wanted to do a podcast?
Oh, man. Well, when I got into radio, I realized how easy some of the audio engineering is. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, let me take what I've learned and let me apply it. I'm actually walking down to my studio right now.
Awesome.
Let me apply it to what, I have at home, and I got a little 70s vibe going here.
You know what's so awesome about today's technology and just like what you've done, put this podcast together, is that even if you don't have a ton of experience, this is something that you can move forward with if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to reach out to people. So I think it's awesome that you're bringing, a voice to people in New Jersey through your podcast.
Yeah, and like the main goal was basically to introduce and show everybody how easy a lot of the audio engineering is, and like from start to finish, because I'm also a marketing specialist, so I show them how I cut it up, how I gear it for marketing and certain demographics and whatnot. So start to finish, they see everything from recording a production to producing a marketing campaign.
Awesome. So you help people to start their own.
Yeah, correct. Well, I could do that. I could definitely do that. But what I do is I basically just do marketing and consulting. I'm a multi-channel marketing specialist from New Jersey. Mm-hmm. So like print marketing, audio marketing, video, anything, because that's how it is right now. You need to be everywhere.
You got to be everywhere. And it's not easy.
No, it's not. I actually am certified to be a substitute teacher. So right after I got my BA and I was in, radio, I was certified to teach. And that helped me a lot too, because when you're around all the kids and you're in the room and you, there's a certain way to speak to them and there's a certain way to present content and, and gather their thoughts and get their attention. And you almost use that sometimes in the sales world or in the marketing world too.
Well, to break through, to reach people, to connect with people, it's not the easiest thing to do. And I think that's one of the biggest drawbacks for people, and one of their biggest fears is like, okay, I can start this, but then what do I do? And how am I reaching people?
And I think one of the biggest things is that people forget about repurposing content. Think about a music artist. I deal with a lot of hip hop artists. You make a rap song and they push it, every hour on the radio.
Yes.
Every hour. Somebody makes a project and then they post about it once. And it's like, well, you can repost content. You got to recycle it. Advertising is consistency and frequency, so you need to be in front of them all the time.
That's one of the things, like in speaking with people that I deal with, because I try to coach people on things also. They think they put it out one time or they're on my show and all of a sudden everything's going to explode for them. They've got to do their part and they've got to continue to use the programming and the content that they have. Put it out there, cut it up, do whatever you need to do. Because now you have this great content about yourself. They literally put it up maybe one time and then they don't ever again. And they're like, I didn't get anything from that, or I maybe got one little thing.
All right, and with that being said, too, you can't limit yourself to what platform you're on, too. If you create it, what's stopping you from doing a press run on a couple radio stations? What's stopping you from, getting that content on platforms or vehicles that you didn't necessarily, have the intentions to go out on? Like, perfect example is like TikTok, TikTok is huge right now.
I've been thinking about TikTok. I'm like, What can I do on TikTok?
TikTok is fantastic because basically what it does is it's a mixture of like Instagram and Snapchat story and Vine. So you get short clips, short video, vertical clips, and you can edit vertical video right on your cell phone. And that's what's in right now, that editable, vertical, organic, raw content with text on the screen and music playing. It's all in one. And then what happens is TikTok has such an alpha power move where they said, you know what, create it here and then send it to Facebook, LinkedIn, Snapchat, send it wherever you want.
I've seen that people are posting their TikToks on Instagram.
Yeah.
But I've seen a few, and I mean, people are putting out, I mean, of course, my daughter loves it, but adults are putting out amazing content.
So let me get there's a nice shot right there behind the mic.
Oh, here you are.
There I am.
So what was your last show?
I actually just released episode 11. It is so funny. I'm usually, very serious when it comes to this, and everyone says sometimes I'm a little much when it comes to the agenda. It's like I try to stay, a little strict when it comes to it. But this one, absolutely no rules. I guess the coronavirus is making us all crazy because we talk like embarrassing hot tub stories. We talk Tiger King, and usually we talk like your accomplishments and what you want to do and where you're going. No, threw it out the window.
We need to have some fun.
Yeah.
I just watched Tiger King. By the way.
My God! Yo,
I mean,
Baskin,
what the heck?
I don't trust Carol Baskin.
You know what, though? In the very end, it did make me very, very sad to hear, like, what was it, like 10 to 15,000 cats are in captivity and only 4,000 in the wild. Yeah,
and that's a huge, obstacle. I think that PETA and all those people like that, and NJ Fish and Wildlife and all that kind of stuff, they don't know how to tackle it.
Yeah, I agree. And what was his name? Oh my gosh,
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
So.
You know what I really like about that show is that it goes to show you that people in the 90s and 80s were really, trying to get themselves out there at that time too.
Bye-bye. Well, that was so much fun.